My niece took my daughter's tablet and said, Auntie says I can have whatever I want. My sister nodded and said, your kid has too much anyway. I smiled, took the tablet back, and whispered to my daughter, pack your things. That night, I sold the lake house they'd been using for free. I bought the lake house 6 years ago. It was a wreck when I got it. Rotted deck, busted pipes, mold in the bathroom. I paid $95,000 cash and spent another $40,000 fixing it up over 2 summers. New plumbing, new roof, new dock. I did most of the work myself. My daughter Lily was 4 when I bought it. She's 10 now, and that house is her favorite place in the world. My older sister Val has 2 kids. Her daughter Ray is 12, and her son Colton is 8. When the lake house was finished, Val asked if she could bring the kids up for a weekend. I said of course. That one weekend turned into every other weekend, then every long weekend, then 2 full weeks every summer. Val never paid for anything. Not groceries, not propane, not the dock repair after Colton crashed the kayak into it. She treated it like a family rental that happened to be free. I let it go because the kids had fun together, and I liked seeing Lily with her cousins. But Val started acting like the house was hers. She'd invite her friends up without asking. I'd show up and find people I didn't know sleeping in the guest room. She rearranged the kitchen. She replaced my towels with ones she liked better. She told people at family dinners about our lake house like she owned half of it. I corrected her once. It's my lake house, Val. She rolled her eyes. Don't be petty. We all use it. Last month was the breaking point. I drove up with Lily for a long weekend. Val was already there with Ray and Colton. She hadn't told me she was coming. When we walked in, Ray was sitting on the couch playing with Lily's tablet, the one I bought Lily for her birthday 2 months ago. Lily had left it at the lake house the last trip. Lily said that's mine and reached for it. Ray pulled it away and said, Auntie says I can have whatever I want here. I looked at Val. She was leaning against the kitchen counter with her arms crossed. She nodded. She's right. Your kid has too much anyway. Lily doesn't have too much. She has what I give her because I work for it. I walked over and took the tablet out of Ray's hand. Ray started crying. Val stepped forward. Are you serious right now? It's a tablet. She has 100 other things. I looked at Val. My daughter's things are not your kids' things. This is not your house. You don't get to decide who has too much. Val laughed. You're going to make this a whole thing over a tablet? I didn't raise my voice. I turned to Lily and said, pack your things. We're leaving. Val followed me to the bedroom. You're overreacting. This is what you always do. I packed Lily's bag. I grabbed the tablet, her books, her pillow. We were out the door in 10 minutes. Val yelled from the porch. You're really going to leave over this? Have fun explaining that to Mom. I drove home. That night I called a realtor. I told him I wanted to list the lake house. He listed it Monday. I priced it at $185,000. I had 2 offers by Wednesday. I accepted the higher one. $191,000. Cash buyer. Quick close. The new owners got the keys 18 days later. I didn't tell Val. She found out the way I figured she would. She drove up for a weekend 3 weeks after the sale and the locks were different. She called me screaming. What did you do? Why can't I get in? Who changed the locks? I said I sold the house. Silence. Then her voice cracked. You sold it? Without telling us? Without giving us a chance to talk about it? There was nothing to talk about. It's my house. I sold it. You can't just do that. The kids love that house. The kids love my house. That I paid for. That I fixed. That you used for free for 6 years and never once said thank you. She switched tactics fast. The kids are going to be devastated. Colton's been talking about the lake all month. I said that's sad, but maybe you should have thought about that before you told your daughter she could take my kids' things and told me my child has too much. That was a joke. It wasn't. And you know it. She started crying. Mom is going to hear about this. Good. Tell her I sold a house that I own because my sister treated it like hers and disrespected my daughter in it. Tell her all of it. Mom called the next day. She said I was being dramatic. She said Val didn't mean any harm. She said the kids were heartbroken. I said, Mom, Val moved into my property without asking. Let her kids take Lily's things and told me my daughter has too much. I sold the house because it stopped being mine a long time ago. The only way to get it back was to let it go. She got quiet. Then she said you could have just talked to her. I tried. For 6 years. She didn't listen. The lake house is gone. But this time, what's mine stays mine.